folks, following up on the Unquiet Hands Wispy. Now, if you saw my review previously, I had bought it in a blasted titanium with zirconium plates, the black Zirc plates, and it was a little confounding because when they dropped, everybody went for the Teflon plates. And now when they dropped, I had the money for the Zirc plates. It was a more expensive slider, and that doesn't always mean that you're getting a better slider. I wanted the premium materials. I went all out. I bought Zirc plates, and when I received it, I was not thrilled with it, to be honest. Now, Zirc plates are not bad, but on this slider in particular, it just didn't do anything for me. I didn't feel an instant, enjoyment from the slider experience. It just seemed pretty basic, and when I opened this up, because of the really incredibly slim profile, there is no room for any extras or anything fun or real design risks to take inside. It's literally just magnets inside. You got shell, magnet, plate. That's all they could fit. But I was still very curious because everyone was going nuts over the Teflon plated ones. So I was able to make a trade with the very nice Karen Richard, who she got the, I don't have it with me, the magnetic version of the YEDC Pig Cube and the empty slider that I reviewed as well, and traded me for this Unquiet Hands polished titanium shell and Teflon plates. Now, I took it immediately, did some modifications to the magnet setup because it was all the same strength on all the on all 8 spots on each plate. I put weaker on one side in the middle, and I strengthened. I actually had stronger magnets that I put in the corners of one side. So I only opened up one side, stronger in the corners than what came with it, and weaker in the middle. And this thing is a dream slider. It is just incredible to me how big of a difference material can make. Sometimes, you purchase a Fidget and you're like, why is everyone just freaking out about this? Because it was the same thing with the chalk, the Loudy chalk. Now, when I got the Zirc and stainless steel one, it had a brass inlay right here that didn't give me the sound that I wanted from it at all. Then they come out with the Peak and stainless steel one, and it sounds incredible. So you kind of never know what the best material for it's going to be. The other thing I've gotten since I had the Wispy last was the WJ Brownie slider. And that's exactly what this one reminded me of when I first got it. This was a phenomenal Zirc mechanical that came out. And when I received the Wispy the first time, this is exactly what it reminded me of. Because it's got that same kind of form factor. This is a little more pronounced, obviously. But almost that kind of it's like Worry Stone smooth. So kind of cool. Kind of cool to have both of those. The other thing about this is now that it's polished, there's a little more grip for my thumb. So where I was kind of bumping on the frosted titanium because it was the dead of winter and my hands were dry, there was no grip on the shell, and it was a little harder to move unless you were pushing directly off of this edge. So a little weaker magnets and this polish to it, and this is a great slider. I am really glad that I didn't give up on it and that I gave it another shot. If you get a chance to get a Wispy, I definitely suggest the Teflon plates and potentially a polished shell to it if you can. So there you go, folks. Wispy follow-up.